Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. Here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're having a little look at a brand new city builder. This is Beyond These Stars. This is, I guess, a sequel to Before We Leave. This is a game that is published by Hooded Horse, which means that it's probably going to be excellent. As ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening. And hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun along the way. Sure, game name is going to be called Orbitalville. Random seed sounds good to me. We're going to turn the tutorial off because I've already played it, and we're going to jump into things. Right, so there's a little bit of an intro here. I'm actually going to skip past it. The premise is kind of simple. Basically, we are building a city on the back of a space whale. That's right, or it's not technically a space whale, but it's a space whale-like creature. We need to build a thriving city and hopefully have a lovely little colony on the go on the back of this whale. We made it. I'm going to skip all of this dialogue because frankly, I want to get right on into the action and I want to start playing. I should also say that this is a demo version. I think I've got early access to the demo version, but this will be part of the Steam Next Fest, I do believe. So if you want to play around with this, you can check it out. Right, okay, so this is our landing pod, our home spaceship. It can produce a couple of different things. It can produce potatoes, it can produce water, all of the sort of basics that we need in order to, survive at a bare minimum. What have we got up here? We've got our potatoes, which of course are any, good measure of, societal affluence and, happiness. Potatoes, we've got 30. That is, of course, our food source. We've got wood, we've got stone, and we've got iron. We also have 3 peeps. And we've got 0 children and 3 empty work slots because nobody is doing a gosh darn thing. There's a whole bunch of resources on the back of this whale. It's very nice of this whale to evolve in such a way that it has a whole bunch of resource deposits that we're going to be able to tap into with relative ease. I like it a lot. Okay, first things first, we're going to see if we can try and fulfill these objectives. Build 4 huts, 2 potato patches, and a water pump. I'm thinking, immediately sort of from the vibe that I'm getting here, I'm thinking that we create like an industrial area over here, and I'm thinking that we create a little housing area over here. To do that, we're going to build ourselves a lovely little road, something like that, not too shabby. And we'll build 1, 2, 3, 4 houses along the course of that road. Houses are pretty darn cheap. They're only 4 wood a piece and 4 stone. We should have all of those resources ready to rock and roll immediately. Agriculture-wise, I think we want to get potatoes probably over here, near the water anyway. I mean, I know that I said I wanted to get a water pump. We'll get a water pump set up over here too, but I want to sort of try and keep everything sort of segmented, and the water pump can go right in there. So yeah, immediately really, really loving the sort of like road mechanics. I love how everything sort of snaps together. I like how everything feels. I like how everything looks. This game looks absolutely glorious. I mean, I really, really enjoyed Before We Leave, and this is like Before We Leave, but taken to a whole new sort of intergalactic space whale level. God, I love how this looks. I really, really do. It looks so cool. It really looks the business. Right, okay. Water pump is being built. I should probably jump into at least 2 times speed. Very, very nice indeed. Give me some more objectives. I am going to skip the dialogue. I'm very, very sorry, but I have a limited amount of time to show off all of the bonuses and the fantastic sort of features of this game. Right, a woodcutter near trees, a stone mine, an iron mine, an ore smelter, and a toolsmith. Okay, that's good. That means that we can start sort of segmenting this into a little bit of a... Well, this isn't an industrial area. This is going to be a woodcutting area. That's fine. It's going to be a woodcutting area. You guessed it, because there's a heck of a lot of trees. It's just that simple. Let's see if we can try and do... Let's see if we can try and do this. Yeah, and then we'll see if we can try and nab... what do we need? A stone mine and an iron mine. Oh yeah, I should also point out, we've got a little tech tree. The tech tree is kind of basic at the moment. We basically just need to, produce X number of resources in order to unlock it. I don't know if that's going to change, but we need to produce 5 wood by a woodcutter in order to unlock the mine, which is going to be done very, very shortly. Of course, each and every building has got sort of different stats. We can pause, unpause, increase the priority, i.e., if we increase the priority, it means that we're always going to have somebody assigned to work in this building. And speaking of assigning people to work in this building, we can only assign one person, and that's in the peeps section. We also, very interestingly, get adjacency bonuses. So we can increase the efficiency by getting a nearby warehouse that will give us wood storage increase, apparently. Which is kind of nice because we have got far too much wood just sort of chilling in the woodcutter at the moment. So that would be kind of nice to do, but no big deal at the moment. Anyway, let's see if we can try and build these mines. We need to get a mine there and a mine. Let's get a mine there and a mine there. That'd be pretty decent, I think. That's a stone mine and an iron mine. I'm also going to see if I can try and increase just a smidgen my population. I would like to... Is that what I want to do? Sure. Do we get any adjacency bonuses from the water pump here? 3 nearby buildings in the agriculture category. Speed is slowed to minus 50%. Okay, that's maybe an anti-synergy that we want to avoid then. There we go. 4 additional houses. Just something to do with all the logs that we're going to be accruing in the woodcutter. I have no doubt. Okay, so that's looking good. We've got a stone mine. That's great. That's producing us stone. We've got an iron mine producing us iron. Let's see if we can try and nab an ore smelter, which is actually a little bit bigger than everything else. And also a toolsmith, but I presume that a toolsmith... Yeah, a toolsmith is unlocked by producing iron ore, and we haven't actually got it yet. 5 copper ore to unlock that, whatever the heck that is, and 5 iron, proper iron, i.e. smelted iron, to get a wooden bridge, which would be quite nice because I'd quite like to sort of bridge across here. What the heck is that? Mysterious ruin. Right. Very suspicious. Not quite sure. Right, what are you complaining about? No selected task. Well, I would like you to make iron, and I would like you to activate, please. Fine, great. We're going to get to work, hopefully, on a little bit of iron, which will allow us to make some iron bars, which is very, very nice. I need to build myself a toolsmith, and I should now be able to do that. So let's get that right over here as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Meadow, flowers. No, we don't care about decorations. And demolition. I'm hopeful that I'm going to be able to avoid demolition, at least for the most part. We are now making ourselves fantastic some iron ore. Oh, I will say power. We can produce power, and we are producing power in our home spaceship. In fact, our home spaceship is doing a grand old job of producing a whole bunch of stuff, but it can only produce up to a certain level. So, we can't rely on it forever. Our little outpost is bustling. I believe we're ready to report the initial findings of our research mission to the peeps back home. And we can finally let the others know it's safe to land. I'll get back in the spaceship and radio home. We are safe and... Can't get a signal out. I'll try again. Can you hear? Oh no, what could possibly be happening? That's right. The space whale can travel through hyperspace. Who could have seen it coming? Certainly. Well, I did, I suppose, because I've kind of done a little bit of this already, because I wanted to show it off to you. But hey, there we go. That's us going through hyperspace now, which is pretty darn cool. Right, build some huts for the remaining peeps, and also what did we unlock? We unlocked an elevator and a wooden bridge. Very cool. Let's get 2 more. Maybe even some more huts. Yeah, that's looking pretty decent. That is looking pretty darn decent. I'd love to get a warehouse, though. What do we need for a warehouse? Speaking of warehouses, what do we need for just other stuff? Tools in order to build a warehouse. Tools in order to build a sawmill. 5 copper in order to build whatever that is. Do we have copper? That looks like iron. That looks like sand. There may not be copper available to us right now. Ooh, look at this. Kieran has been born. That's an unknown resource deposit. Okay, so that could be it. It could be something. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure either what we're gonna do, but what I do know is that we're pretty good. Thirsty peeps. I've got some thirsty peeps. I'm not exactly loving the fact that we are thirsty. Let's see if we can try and rectify that before things go south a little bit. Also, potatoes, probably going to need to increase our amount of potatoes. The adjacency bonus, 3 buildings near is production slowed to 50%. I mean, how near is near? I'll get another water pump up here. I don't think that that's going to give us any negative adjacency bonuses, so I think that should be fine. And why don't we look at doing some potato patches out here? 4 nearby buildings from the agriculture category equals +4 potato storage. Well, that is eminently doable. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful about how I do it. But we can make it happen. No issues whatsoever. There we go. Hopefully we should be able to grab at least one of those adjacency bonuses. And that's quite nice. Right, a warehouse. Can we get into... Ooh. What are we getting from you? 4 nearby empty tiles. Right. That gives us +4 tool storage. I guess that's somewhat useful. 1 nearby building from the power category or 1 nearby warehouse gives us +2 storage. We could build a warehouse in here. I don't think we can, unfortunately. But if we could, that'd be pretty great. It's not a million miles away from working. Yeah, demolish that road. If we demolish that road, does that allow us to... Oh, that's so good, right? Because that's presumably going to allow us to get the adjacency bonus for 2 buildings. And if we get the adjacency bonus for 2 buildings, then that's extra value. Nice. No input resource available. Yeah, oh yeah, did we get more water? Yeah, we got more water. It's good. We're doing fine. And of course, our potatoes, hopefully, should get built fairly quickly. What do you need? You need wood. Yeah, I kind of expected that we would need a lot of woods. We do have a lot of stuff to sort of catch up on. Building doesn't have all the workers that it wants. Yeah, we're going to have to get more. We're going to have to get more food. We're going to have to get more houses. I get that. We'll sort it. We can now construct a sawmill. That's very, very nice. But I can barely construct all the other stuff that I'm trying to build at present. The warehouse is good. We need to think about what we're sort of configuring as part of the current storage. Definitely logs. Definitely logs. And in fact, slag, suits, food waste, tools. I'll take tools. I'll take water. I'll take potatoes. I'll take everything, actually. Sure. And we'll just adjust. We'll play it by ear. No big deal. I think I want to maybe get a little bit of additional water. Just a bit more. Yeah. Okay, that should fix the thirsty peeps. Should fix the hungry peeps. No output storage. That should be fixed. That's wood waste. Let's store wood waste here. And let's increase the amount of storage of wood waste that we can store. That will fix our output issues. No output space for the mine. That is stone. Let's also get stone stored here. I do store stone. We're already full. Let's store 100 stone. That's fine. And Peep's taking a break. That's not acceptable as far as I'm concerned. Just kidding, it's okay. Right, we can get a school elevator. That is going to allow us to go up and down. Somewhat obviously. Get you over here. What were the adjacency bonuses there? Plus 1 nearby building from the accommodation category. Production sped up by 25%. That's just insane. I will build a house right next door to get that adjacency bonus. There is no reason not to, right? I mean, That seems like a no-brainer. 7 idle peeps. Goodness gracious me. You give these peeps an inch and they take a flippin' mile, don't they? Get to work in this sawmill, please, guys. Come on. All right, we're coming out of hyperspace. Good to see. Space whale is stopped. And I'm sure the space whale is perfectly capable of navigating through space all by its lonesome, doesn't need my help, at least not at the moment. Hey, 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 look at that. Production speed is increased because all we did was build a house next door. I absolutely love it. Right, build a burner generator. We also have a school to build. I'll build a school. Sure, what the heck. We'll queue it up. Burner generator. How do we get a burner generator? Burner generator is... Unlock trash burner. How do we unlock this bad boy? Maybe we need a school. Ooh, planks. Yeah, planks from the sawmill. We do not actually have that many planks, I presume. Yeah, not a huge amount. Pause. Priority control. What is that? Oh, burner generator. There we go. We've unlocked a burner generator. I'll build it. I'll build it next to the potatoes. Because we'll get the empty tile bonus, which is quite nice. But also, I'm feeling like the extra carbon dioxide is going to help the potatoes. So that's how we're gonna make it happen. A dump. Sure. A dump right next to that house, right next to the sawmill. Park bench. I'll put a park bench right over there in the corner. Seems like a good thing to do. And the generator is going to be able to burn wood waste. Hallelujah. That's great news. That is fantastic. We can finally start getting rid of this. And generating power, which is pretty darn great. There's another way of generating power. It's with regular wood. Let's do the wood waste at least first. No reason to do otherwise. And what do you need? You need planks. Oh, yeah, I should open up storage in the warehouse for planks. That's no biggie. Just 20. That's fine. We can worry about that later. And what are you after? You're after, yeah, quite literally just planks. How long does it take us to manufacture planks? Honestly, not too long. It's just a bit of an issue moving them to the correct location, apparently. I mean, we do have a big colony, but like nothing too crazy. Hey, I've discovered something. Why are you yelling? What's wrong? Remember that strange metal structure I saw before? It's emitting an odd humming sound. It could be dangerous. It very much could be dangerous. Seems like an old transmitter of some kind. Okay, we're going to try and refurbish this alien transmitter. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, build a sand mine, build a metal smelter, build a landscaper, create a terraforming job to spread water. Ooh, very, very interesting indeed. Okay, what have we got here? A metal smelter and a sand mine. Oh. Space whale seems unhappy or happy. I'm not entirely sure if that's a happy whale noise or an unhappy whale noise. But we press on. Right, so where is a mine? It's here. So a sand mine is gonna probably be over here. I mean, am I able to get something like this? Oh, hold on. I'm going to need to get myself an elevator, am I? I'm going to need to get myself an elevator. We're going to need to get it to go up here. Oh, we can't get past those trees. Are we... Is this an efficient way? Can we just go around? I've lost the sand deposit, actually. Is it this? That it is that there. Okay, I mean, it's not the most direct. It's not the most direct pathway, is it? But it's not too bad. Right, refining it into more advanced resources. Let's get that right over there. Unfortunately, not in proximity to a warehouse, but it's next to Toolsmith. There might be an adjacency bonus that we get in the metal smelter. I doubt it. I mean, the burner generator is the only thing. We've actually got plenty of power right now, which is very, very nice indeed. So that's the metal smelter. A landscaper by the river blockage. A landscaper by the river blockage. I presume it's this. This is the river blockage. And I also presume that I don't have the landscaper yet. Landscaper requires steel by a metal smelter to unlock. I see. So, we want steel. We can also manufacture glass here. That's quite useful to note. Well, we'll start off with steel. We'll maybe tweak glass. I'm also going to see if I can try and get 2 more houses, maybe? 3 more houses. Perfect. Well, actually, not necessarily perfect, because we could do with getting... Yeah, a bit more road. Keep our options open. Keep our options open on expanding down here. You can now construct landscapers. Amazing. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. So where should we build it? Like here? That seems perfect. It seems almost too perfect. Right on the corner. And it's next to empty tiles. 8 nearby empty tiles give us 40 plank storage. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that too much, but we can now utilize the landscaper and issue new terraforming jobs. Right. I'm going to issue a terraforming job here. Height above river level -1. Height above river level -2. Sure. Let's create all of this as one additional job. Move it all down. Create job. -3. Sure. It's going to take us a little while to get that up and running, but I think we can make it happen. Make water flow to revive the land and discover copper. Ooh. Oh, I love this. Look at how cool this looks. Look at how cool this looks. This is looking properly legit. Oh, I didn't even realize that my people were physically removing iron from the landscape. That is absolutely lovely. You do have to kind of question, are we not hurting the space whale? Are we not hurting the space whale by, you know, scraping all these bits of iron and stone off the back of it? Seems to me a bit cruel. But hey-ho. Anyway, total population of 60 to unlock. To unlock a house. Town center requires production of 50 glass and 50 steel. I can do that. At least partially, anyway. So if I get steel... Let's get rid of the wood waste. Yeah, steel... Increase that, and then glass, which I can't store. Maybe I can't store glass. Okay, well we'll deal with steel for now. Oh, it's probably because we can't produce glass yet. That might be the issue. All right, how are we doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. We're almost there. I think I could probably you know, if I probably just say, like, complete job, I'd probably just say, like, this job can be complete can be complete too. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much achieved exactly what we were after, right? Also, that looks very, very much like copper to me. Look at that lovely water flow. I think it's rejuvenating the space whale as it goes. Seeing the land heal has made all this stress worth it. Healing the land. Anyway, we need another mine by one of the copper deposits, and we got to smelt it too. Yeah, going from like, oh, you know, we love seeing the space whale thrive, does seem a little funky to, you know, immediately jump back in and start rubbing bits off its back. Right, how the heck am I going to get down here? Okay, I'm an idiot. I went round and round in circles thinking this was copper ore. It's not. This is copper ore. There's also other copper ore deposits, sort of like everywhere else. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's just get ourselves a mine, like over here somewhere. In fact, I'm not even that far away from like my main sort of like trunk road. That'll do nicely, and pretty much there that we need to get it to, right? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, a few trees need to be cleaned up, and that needs to get sorted. Yeah, ignore all this. This is just extra infrastructure for the sake of infrastructure. Very, very unnecessary, but totally fine. Right, a farmhouse field we can still build. A compost heap we can build too. A fertilize tool. Tech tree wise, how do we unlock a electronics factory? How do we unlock an electronics factory? We may already have it and I just haven't clocked it. But an electronics plant. A fountain. I can build a fountain. Yeah, electronics factory, I am not sure. But once we get the copper mine up and running, that will presumably go some of the way to helping us figure out how we do it. Right, what else have we got going on? There's nothing to mine. That was iron. Well, we've got more iron actually quite nearby. Why don't we just throw down another iron mine over there and tell you to deconstruct yourself. That is completely fine. Right, lots and lots of copper ore coming through. Electronics, an electronics plant. Oh yeah, we've still got this mysterious ruin to explore. Oh yeah, we need to smelt the copper first. And I do not have the copper smelting set up, do I? Metal smelter. It's not the metal smelter, it's the ore smelter. There we go. Get the copper smelting activated. That will soon hook us up with the copper bars, which is quite good. And then presumably that will be the electronics plant right down there. The house requires a population of 60, which I mean, it's not crazy challenging. Okay, Space Whale is hungry or sad or something. Hey, look at that. You can now construct electronics plants. Let's get that over here, sure. We need a few bits of glass. I can configure this, get it turned on. Yeah, a little bit behind the curve on glass manufacturing, but by the time that we actually come to need it, I'm sure we will be able to produce quite enough glass because we do have the sand production, or at least we have the ability to produce sand, which is quite nice. Right, no input resource available. That is, of course, glass. Of course, it's glass. It had to be. It always had to be. But at least my copper mine is doing good stuff. Here's the electronics. We need to rebuild the transmitter. Excellent. That's great. That was actually remarkably easy. Build the strange transmitter. That's over here. Now, we might have a slight issue in the sense that we have the ability to build wooden bridges. Oh, that is long enough. The wooden bridges can only stretch for 4 tiles. I was a little bit worried that wouldn't actually reach. But that seems to. Let's see if we can try and go around this tree in such a way that we don't have to worry about it. And if we're lucky, we should be able to make it work. Right, what do you need? You need copper, you need glass, and you need power. You're missing the input, presumably glass? Yeah, nothing too crazy there. And then the mysterious ruin, which is just chilling over here. Which we're just not sure what it does. We're just not sure what it does. That's fine. That's totally fine. Is there anything else that's of interest on the landscape to us? I don't think so. I think that is everything. Right. Yeah, how many electronics do I need? So I should have a few. I presume I'm making them. Glass. We've got 2 glass. Yeah, we need a few more bits of glass, please. And the glass requires nothing, actually. We're completely fine. Suit is a component, and I don't think that we actually need it in order to operate, but I guess we'll see. I mean, we clearly haven't repaired the thingy yet, so that's fine. This landscaper, I can actually deconstruct you. That's no big deal. Do I need anything else in the warehouse? No. Do I need any additional mines? I also don't think so. I think we're all good for it all at the moment. Sand, stone. I could get more stone. Could get more stone, but I don't think that's required either. Come on. How do we not have the glass yet? How do we not have the glass yet? Where are we getting this suit from? Is that the sort of big holdup? Is that the holdup? I have absolutely no idea where we're getting suit from. It must be like a byproduct of the ore smelter or something? The tool maker? It's the tool maker. Right, I see. That's the issue. So we need to make more tools. We need to make more tools. We get more tools. We store more tools. There we go. Slam that up. And then that's going to give us the opportunity to make more soot. And then that's going to be apparently what we need. Apparently what we need in order to make our electronics. I'm going to get another warehouse out here. I know it's a little bit sort of in the sticks, but that's fine. Toolsmith, come on. Get to work. There we go. That's what we like to see. Fantastic. Give us all of that byproduct. Wowzers. We love that byproduct. Oh boy, do we love that byproduct. It's making my glass. You know what? I'm going to deactivate steel production because I don't care enough about it. There we go. Store 60 tools exclusively in that warehouse. Beautiful. Look at this. We're doing it. We're getting those electronics. That's what matters. That is what matters. Amazing. How many electronics do we need in order to repair this strange transmitter? I'm not entirely sure. You can now construct a strange transmitter. Fantastic. Well, it seems only right. Yeah, it seems only right to build it over here. I was going to build it over here anyway. But we've got all of the components to make it happen. Maybe with the exception of steel, because in the meantime, we might have run out of steel. Because I turned off the production, but I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff. We're gonna fix it. We are gonna fix it. We're gonna manage. 6 tools, 4 electronics, steel, and glass. We've done it all. We've got it. Amazing! We're going home, or our people are coming to us. Which is very, very exciting indeed. Okay, access device interface. Where? Hear you, are not, understand. Hello. Hello, we can hear you. Finally, hello, I can communicate in a way you understand now. It was frustrating having you all on my back and not being heard. Are you the space whale? Oh my goodness, we're chanting to Whaley over here. What is a space whale? You are. Do you not call yourselves that? A large rocky alien that eats planets and sometimes peeps. That does not make sense to me. Then who are you? For now, I am simply Kiwa. We're the peeps. Is it okay that we're living here on your back? It is strange. Your energy hums brightly, a busy song that folds in layers into me. Yes, it is strange, but it is nice to have company again. We're happy to be here and not be eaten. It will take time for me to adjust. When your planet sung to me, I was expecting to find my kin, but what I found was you. Speaking of planets, can you take us back to our home system, where you traveled from? I cannot. I'm sorry. I'm old, even for my kind. I'm exhausted. I'm unwell. My song is fading. I cannot travel that distance again. How can we help you get better? It's not your fault. Your concern fills me with a bloom of warmth. As for my vitality, we shall see. We're going into deep space whale. We're going into deep space whale lore right here, I think. Sing me the song of your people. We're here to learn about you and space. That seems good enough for me. Okay, I don't know if I can help you, but you may have a home on my back as long as you need. And so, my lone song meets your busy one. I can show you about my home if you wish to see. Open the galaxy map. Ooh, look at that. We can tell our space whale where to go to. Oh, thank goodness. We've now got a translation device. And that is pretty darn cool, if I do indeed say so myself. And I have to imagine that that is probably the end of the build. I am indeed correct. Wow, there we go. I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see what this game looks like when it comes out properly. This is a great place for this game to be in for a early preview version of the game. Honestly, super, super cool. Love it. Cannot wait to see more. Ladies and gents, this has been me, Orbital Potato, playing Beyond These Stars. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.